friends. Of course we will get in a fight and 5 seconds later, we're best friends again.
We're best friends. Of course she always comes to my house for like a week and I literally never go to hers.
We're best friends. Of course I can go to her house and just go in her fridge and no one says anything about it.
We're best friends. Of course I can take whatever I want from her room.
We're best friends. Of course her parents are like my parents.
When she asked me,
We're best
She
friends.
said,
Of course we have like 10,000 handshakes.
you know,
We're best friends. Of course I know we're having a sleepover and I don't bring any clothes to her house because I know she's gonna give me some of hers.
What are you doing?
We're best friends. Of course whenever we want to go swimming, she doesn't have a swimsuit.
It's because I'm always using hers.
Best friends. Of course we literally read each other's minds. Like one time I said, oh, why don't we go play outside? And she was like, I was thinking the exact same thing.
We just
We're best friends. Of course I say I'm gonna pay her back, but I really don't.
We're best friends. We've known each other our whole lives.